Hi everyone, and welcome back to a little walkthrough of an album I've been working on. Now, I've had this thing about the Sir Vagabond papers for quite a while now. I've used them quite a lot. And here's another one using the Aviator papers. But I've used something I haven't used before. I've seen them, I've had a pack from a different collection, which is the Collectables. So I'll show you why I've used the Collectables later on. And this album is based on an idea I've seen with Carol Summers. And she made this fantastic book using acetate as pages. I thought it was a fab idea and that they'd work brilliant with Collectables. And I'll show you why later on. So if you want to see her version, I'll link it below. So this is based on that idea, but I think it's actually totally different methods and everything I've gone for. But I just took that fab idea she had and run with it. So what you get with the acetate papers then, mind the glare, is you're actually seeing through your entire album. So as we move forward, you can sort of get a sneak peek of what's happening there. It's like a tunnel book, really. So we've got the cover. I've obviously made a little aperture. You've seen me do my mitre corner cheat method. And I've got a 6x4 photo mat here, and I'll show you why now. And these stamps are also from Carol Summers. So I'll link to her shop as well, so you can find the place your photo here stamps. And you see they're used all the way through. But she stated as well, these albums are more for showing off the papers, but I've tried to add a few extra photo spots in, which you'll see on the way through. So the Explore, I've stuck onto the acetate, and when we turn it over, you'll see the glory of these Collectables is they're the same on the back, or they have a variant on the back. So when you cut out the front, now they are 6x12, and this one is obviously the cover, but if I bring you one in, I've got some bits left. When you fussy cut Sir Vagabond out, what you get on the back is Sir Vagabond, but they've even reversed the name, so it still works perfectly. So when you cut out each of these, it'll work front and back. So with these acetate pages, I thought they were fantastic. I've used a couple of 12x12 papers as well, but I don't think I needed to. I think you could have made it, except for, oh no, I think you will need, no, it's less than 6 inches. I'll check the last page when we get there. So there's Lady Vagabond, I think. So, why Collectables? So when we open up, you'll see the first page now is actually acetate. And I think in Carl's version, I studied it quite a bit, her pages are stuck down. But what I've done is created the acetate pages into pocket pages as well. So if you've got photos you want to put in, you can do it behind. So this is where I used my 12x12 papers. But as I said, you could probably get them out for enough out of the Collectables as well if you're extra savvy. But I don't think there's quite enough decorative papers because they're very image based. I think that one could work in strips. So you can see there's Sir Vagabond, and when we turn it over, we still have Sir Vagabond on the back. Now I've used Artist Tack, which I got from the Cool Cats. So I'll link if you want to know where I got it. And it does give this little dotty effect. It's like little tiny micro dots. So it worked perfectly with the acetate rather than glue. So there's page 1. So you can see the papers I've just matched across. I think I just carried on and just flipped them over and things. So here's another photo mat. So I've used the Cool Cats photo slot dies. So this is just slightly bigger than 3x4 photo mat. So when you stick your photo, you'll still have this pierced edge showing. So you can put your 3x4 photo there. And again, I've put on The travel is on the front and this cog, but then I've put the jacket, stuck that onto the back. So we see it through, but it's not covering there. So you'll see she was actually hidden behind, so you don't see her until you get to this page. And I haven't glued her all the way down so that we can slide a photo in there. And again, all these bits here are pocket pages. Here you can actually put a photo on the back as well. So another page. So the collectibles, you'll see this clock is here, but when we turn around, the clock still actually shows the numbers going the correct way. Very clever, very well thought out. I just added a bit of extra. I don't think that was actually stuck there. And then again, and then this is where I totally went off piste from Carl's. She just had a little photo mat, but I've taken an idea from the loaded pockets I've been making. Now I do need to make a 5x7 version of these cards because I have got some photo slots here and here ready for a Cool Cats cut out, the photo mat. So that's what I love about the photo mat dies. You can't really see those cuts. So you still see that glorious paper, but when you want to bring a photo in, you can just tuck it in those gaps. And then, this is what I took from my loaded pockets. It's top loading. You can see these tabs. Here are the 5x7 photo mats. So this is just a punch I got from Amazon. I've used tiny slivers of offcuts behind and then just put a photo mat. So literally, I think these papers only come from the side to about there. So I think I did 1/2-inch strips. So it's really using all the offcuts to make the photo mats. Backs I kept plain. But I was really pleased with how those photo mats turned out. I thought they looked really nice. So again, room for some 5x7 photos there. A 5x7 photo there. Some 3x4s. And then you can just tuck your 6x4. I could make more photo mats to go inside. I gotta say, I really enjoyed making this, even though I did end up doing lots and lots of fussy cutting, which is not me at all usually. But yeah, a great way to use Collectables by Stamperia. I got mine from intocraft.com. Again, I'll link their shop as well down below. It's where I get most of my Stamperia stuff because their prices are great. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Cal, for a wonderful idea. Maybe one day I'll have a look at your video and see how you made it as well, because it was one of a subscription pack. So you can't just watch the video at the moment, but you can watch a walkthrough. So thank you, Cal. Head over to Intercraft. And finally, just give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, if you like this album. Write me a comment. And hit that subscribe button, it really does mean a lot. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.